Crystal Faulkner with the CPA and Business Advisory firm of Cooney, Faulkner & Stevens. We're here today with Maureen Kennedy. Maureen is a founding member of the Irish Heritage Center of Cincinnati. And Maureen, today's St. Patrick's Day. I know in my house, my husband's 100% Irish. It's like a holiday, and I'm sure for you it's very exciting. The center is having a fun celebration today, everything from arts and crafts, music, singing. I'm excited to come down there myself, but maybe you can give us a little sneak preview of what we can expect.
Okay, well, besides all that entertainment, there's also a lot of different dance groups. And one of our dancers, CJ, is here today. She's with the Celtic Rhythm Dancers, and it's an adult group, and they'll be performing. She's going to do a jig right now for us.
So Maureen, I know that you've had the center now for you're in your third year.
Right.
Let's talk about some of the recent achievements and what you're proud of as it relates to the center.
Well, first of all, I'm really proud of the fact that we got the National Library of Ireland's exhibit of William Butler Yeats, his works and his life. We got that to Cincinnati, and it was here for almost a month, and it was a marvelous exhibit. I had seen the exhibit many times in Dublin, Ireland, and tried for years to get it. We finally got it. That was a big achievement.
And you've had a lot of speakers.
We've had a lot of speakers. We've had Mick Clooney, we've had Malachi McCourt, we've also had great Irish stars like Larry Kerwin of Black 47, we've had Bua, lots of things.
And you have something pretty big coming up in May that I know is very exciting.
Well, we do have the award-winning Irish American Theatre Company at the Irish Heritage Center, and we've been invited to perform in Dublin, Ireland in May. So in May, the company's going over there, and we're going to be performing in Dublin A Couple of Blackguards, which is a very funny comedy.
So Maureen, I know I mentioned that St. Patrick's Day celebrations occurring all day down at this center. I'm very excited about attending myself, but if others want to go, maybe you can give some information.
Of course. Well, first of all, they should call 513-533-0100, and then they can go on the website www.irishcenterofcincinnati.com, and they're welcome to come in. The doors open at 11 and it goes all day long. Entertainment starts at 1:30. There's food. There's a lot of different things to do.
Maureen, thank you so much for that great information and for what you're doing for the Irish of us here in Cincinnati. We're going to continue our conversation with Maureen Kennedy of the Irish Heritage Center of Cincinnati on WCPO.com. So Maureen, I think a lot of people in our region here know that Cincinnati has a big German heritage.
They
a lot
do.
of German folks came over to be founded here in Cincinnati. But also the Irish folks also have a pretty significant presence as well.
Yes, the Irish have been coming for many, many years, far back as the 1700s. I mean, and they've been very significant in Cincinnati's development. They've been significant in education, in you know, the buildings of the schools, the churches, and they've offered a lot of things with culture and history to Cincinnati. The Irish in Cincinnati are a little over 20%, and that's a very large percentage. And the groups are all over Cincinnati, and now we have a center, an Irish Heritage Center. There's just very few cities in the United States that have Irish Heritage Centers. I think we could count them on one hand.
You know, and the Irish people of Irish heritage are very strong about that too, aren't they? I know I personally am married to an Irishman,
right? And
that's a big deal for their culture and their family and their historical presence here in our community.
We love being Irish, we do. I mean, the Irish know how to have a good time. They love literature, they love music, they love dance, they love families. So it's a great, great feeling to be Irish.
You know, Maureen, you mentioned earlier that we were very fortunate to get an exhibit from the National Library of Ireland. How were we able to get such a treasure here in our own community?
It wasn't easy. I can count 4 or 5 times when I was in Ireland, in Dublin, talking to different people trying to get the exhibit. The Yeats exhibit is phenomenal in Ireland. And I would talk to people and tell them, the people in Cincinnati would love this exhibit, and please send it to us. And finally, over the holidays this Christmas, I got a message that it was going to be with us in 3 days.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes.
You know, Maureen, I've known you for a while, so I know you're very active in the community, but where does the passion come from in terms of your founding the Irish Heritage Center of Cincinnati? Why is that so important to you?
Well, whenever I leave Ireland, I'm very sad. When I go there, I'm very happy. And so I thought it would be nice to have that same feeling here in Cincinnati and to have a center where all us Irish could get together, and just people who like to have a good time get together and celebrate the heritage and the culture of the Irish society.
Well, thank you so much. Again, the Irish Heritage Center St. Patrick's Day event is today. It goes on all day, all kinds of fun, entertainment, music, singing, dancing, and maybe you can again give the contact information if folks want to find out more about the center.
Yes, please call 513-533-0100 or go on the website www.irishcenterofcincinnati.com. We'd love to hear from you. And there's a very warm Cave Mill Falcha, 100,000 welcomes waiting for you when you come in the door.
Maureen, thanks so much.
Thanks, Crystal, and happy St. Patrick's
You
Day.
too.